There's a buzz rippling through Laker Nation tonight, an electric anticipation that something monumental could be unfolding right before our eyes. Welcome back to Lakers News Fan Report. Before we dive in, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a single update on your Lakers. Now, let's talk about a swirling trade rumor that's got every fan on the edge of their seat. Could Clint Capela be heading to Los Angeles? Picture this: a three-team blockbuster involving the Lakers, the Warriors, and the Hawks that lands one of the league's premier rim protectors in purple and gold. It's the perfect remedy for the Lakers' long-standing need for a true impact. A center, a player who can dominate the glass, alter shots, and anchor the paint night after night. Here's how the proposal breaks down. Atlanta parts ways with Clint Capela via sign and trade using the mid-level exception. Plus, Terrence Mann heads south to the Hawks. Golden State sends Jonathan Kuminga and Gabe Vincent to Atlanta, while receiving Jared Vanderbilt, the Lakers' number 55 pick in this year's draft, and a pair of future second-round selections for 2028 and 2030. And Los Angeles welcomes Capela, alongside Mann. On paper, it's a masterstroke. Atlanta gets youth and backcourt depth, the Warriors shore up their wing defense and draft capital, and the Lakers finally plug the gaping hole at center. But could this really happen? Let's unpack why this makes sense for each team, starting with the Lakers. We all saw the vulnerability exposed by Minnesota last spring. The lack of a true rim-running threat in pick and roll, the defensive rotations that crumbled without a legitimate big man to contest shots. Jackson Hayes flashed promise, but he's not the physical shot-blocking enforcer the Lakers desperately need. Enter Clint Capela, a veteran with career averages of 10.4 rebounds and 1.3 blocks per game, someone who has posted seasons of nearly 9 points and 8 rebounds in under 22 minutes. Numbers that could skyrocket with increased run and space around studs like LeBron and Luka. Imagine Capela diving to the rim every time Luka kicks out a pass, in transition, or clogging the lane to force opponents into uncomfortable mid-range jumpers. His presence alone could elevate the entire defense, allowing perimeter defenders like D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves to play more aggressively without worrying about backdoor cuts. But let's not ignore the flip side. Capela will be 31, coming off an injury that limited him late in the season. Is it possible the Lakers balk at his health risk? Could they instead decide to gamble on a younger, cheaper option? Some insiders believe that the allure of championship contention under this current core will override any concerns, that Los Angeles is willing to absorb short-term risk for long-term gain. Could this trade be the signal that the front office is all in on a win-now window with LeBron and Luka? Fans are wondering if this could be the beginning of a renewed title chase, with Capela's veteran savvy balancing out youthful exuberance. Now, consider Terrence Mann's inclusion. A versatile wing known more for his tenacious defense than explosive scoring, Mann would bring perimeter stability to Atlanta's reserves. Could he blossom into a secondary playmaker alongside Trae Young? Or will he struggle to carve out space in a backcourt already crowded with ball-dominant guards? It's a delicate balance, but one Hawks general manager Landry Fields might view as worthwhile if it means giving Young a true defensive complement and clearing cap room down the line. Meanwhile, Golden State's haul in this scenario is nothing to sneeze at. By swapping Jared Vanderbilt's stout wing defense for Kuminga's offensive upside and picking up Gabe Vincent for backcourt insurance, the Warriors address their small ball limitations while stockpiling future assets. Could Jonathan Kuminga thrive next to Trae Young's creativity, finally unlocking his full scoring potential away from the crowded Warriors rotation? Some believe moving to the East could be the catalyst Kuminga needs to break out in a starring role. Of course, these three-team deals are notoriously difficult to engineer, matching salaries, navigating draft pick protections, appeasing multiple front offices. Is it possible the Lakers and Hawks can coordinate sign-and-trade mechanics to meet Capela's payday without violating luxury tax constraints? Could a creative use of the mid-level exception and pick sweeteners smooth over any wrinkles? Fans are speculating that Rob Pelinka's former relationship with certain agents could grease the wheels here, making this audacious swap more than just a pipe dream. And let's not forget the human element. Capela's own era in Atlanta has been uneven. After averaging 13 points and 12 rebounds in his breakout season, his role dipped as the Hawks juggled injuries and coaching changes. Some insiders whisper that Capela is tired of quarterbacking an unstable situation and would welcome a move to the Lakers, a franchise with grand ambitions, a championship pedigree, and some of the brightest lights in sports. Could the promise of a legitimate title run persuade Capela to sign an extension in Los Angeles? It's the kind of storyline that keeps fans glued to their screens. Yet, for every tantalizing upside, there are red flags. Capela's offensive game is limited. His free throw shooting hovers around 60%, and he rarely stretches the floor. Will modern defenses dare him to shoot at the charity stripe late in close games? Could the Lakers' spacing suffer if Capela's rim antagonism doesn't compensate for his shooting woes? Some analytics experts caution that funneling possessions through an elite perimeter scorer like Luka might conflict with Capela's traditional style. Fans will be watching film, debating whether the trade nets more wins than it costs in pick-and-roll synergy. But perhaps the most compelling question is this. If the Lakers do pull the trigger, does it signal an all-in mentality for this season and beyond? LeBron has signaled his desire to compete for championships before calling it a career. Luka, fresh off adapting to his new city, is hungry to justify the blockbuster price. Add Capela, and suddenly the Lakers' timeline accelerates. Could we be on the cusp of a Lakers era where youth and experience fuse into a championship formula? Could this trade be the missing ingredient that transforms LA from a playoff threat into a dynasty contender? We've seen blockbuster deals before. Some pay off, others flop. But in this case, every piece seems to serve a purpose. Capela to solidify the paint, Mann to bolster defense, Kuminga to unlock potential, Vincent to steady the bench, Vanderbilt to shore up the Warriors, draft picks to fuel futures. It's the kind of elegant three-way solution that NBA front offices dream about, if only it weren't so fiendishly complex to execute. And yet, tonight, as the rumor mills churn, Lakers fans are daring to believing that Pelinka and co. have one more masterstroke up their sleeves, believing that Capela's name will soon be whispered in the same breath as LeBron and Luka, believing that this team, armed with an elite center and their two superstars, could navigate the brutal Western Conference gauntlet and emerge as a true championship threat. So, what do you think? Could this three-team trade be real? Is Clint Capela really on his way to LA? Are we witnessing the setup for a late-season surge that rocks the entire league? Let us know in the comments below. I can't wait to read your thoughts as this rumor evolves into reality. If this trade goes through, the Lakers would instantly transform their interior defense and rebounding profile. Clint Capela's elite screen setting and glass cleaning ability would pair perfectly with LeBron's playmaking vision and Luka's pick-and-roll mastery. Imagine the two of them running the offense, drawing defenders out to the perimeter, then whipping crisp entry passes to Capela, rolling hard to the rim. An almost unstoppable counterpunch to any team's small ball schemes. With Capela patrolling the paint, perimeter defenders like Austin Reeves and D'Angelo Russell could gamble aggressively on the perimeter, knowing there's an all-star caliber shot blocker waiting to contest any drive. On the offensive glass, Capela's hustle would turn countless Lakers misses into second-chance opportunities. Last season, LA's offensive rebound rate ranked in the bottom half of the league, letting opponents dictate the pace with extra possessions. Bringing in Capela, who averaged over 13 rebounds per 36 minutes in his peak, could push the Lakers into the top third, giving them the extra scoring chances needed in tight playoff games. Every extra possession matters when margins are thin, but integrating Capela won't be seamless. His mid-range limitations and sub-60% free throw clip create potential mismatches late in close contests. The Lakers would need to design end-of-game sets that minimize his shooting while maximizing his lob threat. Could a staggered lineup with Capela only in heavy rebounding and defensive situations work? Might Coach J.J. Redick ride a quick hook, bringing Capela out for a LeBron-Luka duo? In crunch time, fans are already debating whether L.A. is best served by a conventional big man role or a more situational deployment. Then there's the question of chemistry. Terrence Mann, while not a prolific scorer, brings defensive tenacity and playoff experience from his time with the Clippers. His inclusion in this trade signals that the Lakers value 3-and-D wings who can guard multiple positions. If Mann can anchor the second unit's defense, it would allow the starters to play heavy minutes, preserving rhythm and flow. Yet, will Mann accept a diminished offensive role after already showcasing his scoring in Los Angeles? Some insiders believe Mann's versatility makes him an ideal fit, while others worry about role confusion in an already crowded rotation. From a financial standpoint, the mid-level sign-and-trade for Capela would bump the Lakers closer to the luxury tax threshold. Are the Lakers willing to open the checkbook for a rental? The cap hit is manageable, but tax payments escalate quickly in a deep playoff push. Could Rob Pelinka and Magic Johnson's front office juggle the books? Perhaps by moving a veteran, bench salary, or signing short-term minimum deals to maintain flexibility. It's a high-stakes balancing act. Commit to a title run now, or preserve cap space for a splashier free agent next summer. And let's not overlook the ripple effect on youth development. The Lakers have several promising young forwards, Keegan Murray, Max Christie, Jalen Hood-Schifino, who could see their minutes shrink with Capela's arrival. Is it fair to stall their growth in pursuit of instant gains? Some executives argue that a championship window with LeBron and Luka takes precedence over developmental timelines. Others counter that sustainable success requires a blend of emerging talent and veteran leadership. Could this trade signal a win-now attitude that sidelines future stars? Lakers fans will be watching every substitution to see if youth gets another shot. Beyond X's and O's, there's the narrative. Adding Capela sends a message. The Lakers are serious about contending. LeBron has never been one to shy away from assembling super teams, and Luka's blockbuster acquisition already proved that era has arrived. Capela could be the final piece that convinces free agents they want to join Los Angeles, not just for the brand, but for a roster built for the modern era's pace and space. Could this move be the catalyst that entices a top-tier free agent next offseason? Some speculate that it sets the stage for a 2025 summer blockbuster, with the Lakers showcasing their title-ready core. On the flip side, success isn't guaranteed. Remember, teams with superstar duos and hardened veterans have stumbled when the supporting cast couldn't step up. If Capela underperforms or Mann clogs the bench, the Lakers risk overpaying in talent without the depth to withstand injuries or slumps. And the Warriors and Hawks aren't just bystanders, they're reshaping their futures too. If Atlanta's youth surge and Georgia explodes, or Golden State's draft picks pay off, they'll be enviable models of smart rebuilding. Could LA end up looking short-sighted? Yet, for every doubter, there's a believer. The image of Capela, flashing across the floor for thunderous alley-oop dunks of LeBron and Luka splitting pick-and-roll duties, dances in the minds of die-hard fans. The idea of a revamped Lakers defense anchored by Capela's intimidation factor makes you wonder if the forum noise will be replaced by howls of fear from opponents. Could this trade awaken a Lakers defense capable of turning every fast break into a statement? We've seen trades change the course of franchises: the Kobe-Shaq era, the Harden era in Houston, the Durant-Curry fusion in Golden State. This could be the next seismic shift. If the Lakers execute this three-team deal, they'd show the basketball world that Los Angeles isn't content with regular seasons and early exits. They want banners, They want history. And this might be the blueprint, but what do you think? Is bringing in Clint Capela the missing ingredient for a championship-caliber Lakers team? Are you excited to see Capela's athleticism bolster the paint? Or do you worry about chemistry and cap space complications? Let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to read your thoughts and debate every angle. I truly believe that this bold move could ignite a second-half surge for the ages, rallying fans and striking fear into opponents. The stage is set for something special in Los Angeles. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and ring that notification bell so you're the first to know when the next blockbuster rumor drops. Let's ride this wave together. Laker Nation, it's time to believe again.